Hello, everyone, and welcome to Homeprov, the Fictionals online comedy show. My name is Daniel Chai, the host of Homeprov, and I'm happy that you are here. Now, improv is normally made up of improv and comedy that's inspired by a live audience's suggestions. However, due to the current situation that the world is in, our shows here in Vancouver, BC have been put on hold, and we're pre-recording this from our respective homes. Our players will still be making things up, but now they're doing so on your screen based on suggestions garnered from social media, books off the shelves, and the website Can I Getta, created by Gil Browdy and Vinny Francois. And speaking of the web, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to be notified of future videos and follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And with the preamble finished, let's get right to the amble. Let's welcome to your screens and mine, the Fictionals! Yay! Woo! Yeah!
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Internet.
Glad to have all of you here. And today we're joined by a special guest all the way from Montreal.
Hey!
Hello, Sehar.
Hi, Daniel. Hi, guys.
Glad to have you here. Now, for everyone, let's get to meet all of you by having you introduce yourself to our viewing audience and share with us what's one meal that you've been eating a lot of during this extended time at home. For myself, it's been a lot of macaroni and cheese. What about you?
Hi, I'm Montana, and what I've been eating a lot of lately is oatmeal, just tons of oatmeal every day. It's 2 meals in one.
That's awesome. Oats and meals.
Yeah.
Great.
Hi, I'm Holly, and I've just been eating a lot of leftovers. That's like the name of the game. It's like make something and how long can you make it last?
Awesome.
For me, it's lettuce because we've been growing it, and it's been growing very well. And I'm not a big fan of it, but it's free. It's free food that I can just grab and just eat. And
Awesome.
that's when all the work has gone away. That's pretty good. So doing that.
Wonderful. And glad to have you here as well, Ian.
Hi, I'm Sehar, and for me, it's been this thing called crack slaw, which is like you just get half a cabbage, like 2 carrots, and then either ground beef or turkey, and you put like sesame and soy. And I've just been eating this like every week because what do I do with the other half cabbage? It's called crack slaw because it's so good.
So I've learned something new, and we're not even halfway through the show. I love it.
That sounds really good. Yeah.
Hi there, my name is Mark. I think I've been having a lot of like frozen fruit smoothies. Right? Just pull it out of the freezer, put it into a magic bullet. There you go. You got yourself a special treat.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And speaking of special treats, again, I'm glad to have you all here for today's Homeprov. Now, for this, I would like us to start off by playing a classic warm-up game called Word at a Time. However, this is a variation that stacks. This is an all-play game where each of you is going to tell a story 1 word at a time. However, as each round is finished, the number of words goes up to 2, then 3, 4, and all the way up to 5. Once you've gotten up to 5, you will then decrease down through the number of words down to 4, 3, 2, and 1 word at a time to wrap up the story. To start us off, let's have Montana kick off this story. And the suggestion as given to us by canigetta.com is saloon. Saloon.
Okay.
So here we go. When you are ready, begin.
Once.
Upon.
A
Bright
Summer
Day. There.
Was a
saloon that
had 4
patrons and
A horse sitting.
near the bar.
it owned the
whole town's freedom.
in its reigns.
One day there was
A terrible man that
took over the saloon.
He decided that he
and only he
could drink the alcohol.
The
So,
the townspeople began to
Rebel. They were alcoholics, but
they were also lawyers with
bachelor degrees in animal husbandry.
the horse came back.
he brought the townspeople
a summons to court.
it said those who
Shall drink all the
Alcohol shall be
only drinking with
Joyous abandon. So,
you must pay
petty tithe.
the owner said.
I abhor this.
so much abortion.
it should be illegal.
And so it
The town. The town
And horse
Got married.
Inside the
saloon with
a
crap ton
Of
flowers
the
end.
Counting is hard. Let's just admit that. Counting.
So
Oh, you want me to count backwards? Oh boy.
Quarantine brain. You can't have us counting backwards.
so was the real moral of that story is that you have to have a bachelor's degree in animal husbandry
in
That's
order
my-
to marry a horse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
To be an animal husband, you need a degree. In
Yeah.
animal.
Oh, and the animal became a husband later. It was foreshadowing.
Oh my God.
That's good drama.
Wow.
So deep, so many layers, guys.
Yeah, and it was a bachelor, and then was not a bachelor later because they were married. Oh, I get it all. This is David Lynch.
So deep.
Yeah. Well
Now-
done.
Inception levels, guys.
Thanks everyone for that game. Now for our
Are we
next
fired?
oh, no.
Sounds like you're about to let us go.
Wow, nice job, everyone. Now, since we are watching this show on the internet, our next game is going to be called Hey Google. Now, this is a game for 3 improvisers where you're going to be answering random questions that I found on the internet, but one person is going to be giving me a good answer, a helpful answer, one is going to give me a bad answer, and one is going to give me an incognito mode answer. For this, let's have Montana, Ian, and Holly playing this one. Montana, you're going to be the helpful good answer. Ian, you're going to be the not so helpful bad answer. And
Okay.
Holly, you are our incognito mode. Perfect. So to start this one off, these are random questions that were found on the internet. People want to know these things, so I'm here to ask them for them. Example, hey Google, what is the best way to exercise at home?
Best way to exercise at home is to do push-ups or to go for a light run.
The best way to exercise at home is let a wild animal into your home and try to avoid it for an hour.
The best way to exercise at home is to open up incognito mode and have a cheeky little.
Great. Okay. Thank you, Google. Oh, hey Google, how can I make a good first impression on a job interview?
Dress nice. Always make sure to wear a little bit of cologne, but not too much.
Not too much. Perfect. Thank you.
Call in a bomb threat so that the other candidates won't show up. Then you'll be the only one.
I would say kill all of their competitors so that you get rid of all of the competition, and then you show them that you're really dedicated to the position.
Hey Google. Hey Google.
Hmm?
How can I afford to buy a home in Vancouver?
You want to try and go for the outskirts. The more in town you go downtown, it's going to be more expensive. But the best way to buy a home in Vancouver is to start small and then work your way up.
Fake your own death, then pretend to be a ghost and haunt the house to bring the price down.
Organized crime.
Thank you. Wow. Hey Google. Do aliens exist?
A recent study has actually shown that aliens do exist, but we are unsure about the total amount of information that has been released.
Yes, and twist ending, it's you.
Aliens exist. We are the aliens. The government is the aliens. This is all a conspiracy. You're a conspiracy. Everything's a conspiracy. We are a conspiracy. Down the rabbit hole. Keep Googling. Don't stop until you find what you're looking for. Black internet.
Whew. Hey Google. What is the best way to fight insomnia?
The best way to fight insomnia is actually to get regular exercise, a healthy diet, and lots of water.
The best way to fight insomnia, it's actually in your question. You just fight yourself until you accidentally knock yourself out.
Take all of the drugs. The problem is sometimes you don't wake up, but it cures your insomnia, so.
True. Thank you. That is so helpful, Google. Google, I have one final question.
Very good.
What is a great idea that I can take for someone on a first date? What is a great first date idea?
A great first date idea is actually either going to the P&E, to the movies, or the best and most common one is to go on a date at a local coffee shop. It's a safe place, but you can also get to know the person.
A hot air balloon. If the date doesn't work out, have a parachute underneath your clothes and jump out of the balloon.
Take them along to bury a body, because that's how you know that they're really, really dedicated to the relationship.
Thank you so much, Google. Thank you. Wow. Wow. I feel like I wonder what answers Alexa would have had. Also, I love how the bad and the incognito. I'm like, are those two twins or brothers and sisters?
Yes, we are the same program.
Perfect. Thank you, players. Now, for our next game, we're going to get a little civic-minded in a game called Town Hall Endowment. In this game, one person is the mayor of a small town facing a strange problem. The other four players are reporters, townspeople, or experts asking questions of the mayor. They're trying to get the mayor to guess three things. What is a strange problem in this small town? What is the strange unrelated cause? And what is a strange solution? Anytime the mayor gets close to getting the answer, the players will go ooh and ah, and if the player gets the answer or close enough, they will applaud. So, everyone, here we go. Mark, for this, Mark, your challenge is you are the mayor. For this, just cover your eyes. Cover your eyes so you can't see the screen. All right, there we go. Everyone, this is the strange problem affecting this town.
Okay.
This is the strange cause of that strange problem.
Okay.
And finally, this is the strange solution. Okay, so there we go. Mr. Mayor, everyone is gathered and they're ready for your talk. So when you are ready, please begin.
Yes, certainly. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to this virtual town hall. I know some really trying times, problem upon problem upon problem.
You suck, Mayor!
Fair. Everyone has their opinion. I am Mayor Straw, and thank you again for coming out, experts and reporters alike. I'm sure there's several questions that you have on the situation at hand, and I'd love to. Oh yes, you with the headphones.
Yeah, I like wearing headphones, listening to some music while I'm here at the meeting. Yeah, my question is, are you going to deal with this yourself, or like all your other problems, are you going to wash your hands of the whole thing?
Wow. Yes, certainly. I am a very hands-on mayor, as you have seen. I have several task forces. So this problem is not one that I don't mind getting my hands dirty and getting involved in. Yes, you in the blue with the red.
Yes, I'm from Animal Weekly. We have a lot of reports of the wildlife having issues usually in this area, but now gunshots aren't working on them. Specifically the one animal, but what are you doing to stop these things and not using guns, because clearly they're not working?
Yes. Are you referring to the coyotes with bulletproof vests?
No, the smaller ones.
The rats wearing bulletproof vests.
No, the bigger ones.
The raccoons who are wearing armor.
Halfway there with the problem. Halfway there.
Okay.
The raccoon with the armor. It's become a little bit of a trash problem. I understand.
I'm sorry. They have armor now too.
Pardon?
They have armor on now too.
Well, that explains why I thought they all died. I thought I killed them. I thought I ran over them with my car.
You did. I saw you. She did. She did do that.
She did.
She did, and now we're at this situation.
Wait, are you telling me that? Oh no! Have the raccoons become zombies?
Oh!
Now we're on the same page. Okay, excellent. All right. So, as the mayor, the zombie raccoon situation.
It's getting heated. It's getting very heated.
Sorry.
Yes.
Mrs. Smith from 1275 Maple Street. Some might say that
my neighbor. How are you, Miss Smith?
I'm given the current circumstances, I'm not doing very well, I must say. I mean, some might say that this current situation is getting rather explosive.
Now, the zombie raccoons have you seen them exploding?
Well, I mean, not in so much, but there's been rumblings down at the bar over on the street, the street that runs through the center of town.
Oh, on Main Street.
Yeah, over there. Yeah,
yes,
there's great rumblings.
Great rumblings. I know. Yeah. I have a Rumble task force assembled directly for the Main Street Rumble. Yes, Hat. What can I do for you, Hat?
Yes, I'm a geologist. I just want to ask you if you're going to now build a ridge over that intersection, just to make sure everyone bypasses right over it.
Can I do a follow-up question on the ridge question? Just because, like, the last ridge you built, they made all the potholes, and I would walk over there, and quite often I'd just crack a toe up.
I understand. When Main Street erupted in a volcano, causing the raccoons to become zombies, I understood that as mayor, there's a little more than I can do with my hands. But we do have a solution, and we are working very hard towards that solution.
Well, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm a student, and I need to get places, and it just feels like you're taking me round and round. And
listen,
some might say,
yes, of course.
Some of your previous arguments that you've been backpedaling a little bit on the situation.
This isn't really your responsibility, though. I'd say stay in your own lane, frankly.
Well, I think you should follow what Amsterdam is doing. I mean, their life and their country and their city and their.
You know what? She's right. She would be a good spokesperson for this. She would be a good spokesperson.
Well, you're really, treading on the solution that my task force for the Main Street volcano zombie raccoon situation. We've really gone out to get a lot of used bicycles. And
what's going to happen with those?
My hope is that we can get as many Olympic cyclists as we can to pedal around a velodrome. Okay, I appreciate your candor. Yes, blue shirt.
Yes.
Other
hipster times. Yes, hipster times. I really believe that. I feel like a half approach on this is not going to work. Are we going to have a unified response with the solution?
Well,
Yes.
it's problems like these that really bring people together, but I do feel our responses should be individual. You know,
Individual.
I feel a lot of
Boo! Boo individuals! Boo one person! Boo!
I
but
thought that
one
this was going to
person
be.
coming together
With who?
on a unicycle.
Oh, just the one person
I
though?
feel like we should have more than.
You
I
want
think it
more
should
than
be a
one?
collective effort of some sort. Yeah.
Oh, you mean like a tandem bicycle situation?
Is that it? Is that enough?
I'm not a sharing person. I don't like to share things.
You don't like to share.
No.
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
the shipments of bikes is here. Do you want me to distribute it to all the townspeople?
Yes, all of the townspeople get a bike in order to solve the zombie raccoon situation caused by the Main Street volcano of
Oh, very good.
2019.
Yes.
Here.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow! Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm voting for you in the next term.
I'm not running.
Hey, good. You stink.
Cycling.
You stink.
Now, thank you so much, everyone. That was very fun. I now know what to do if there's a volcano on Main Street and if there are raccoons nearby. Jump on a bike. Now, for our next game, let's be inspired by the fact that so many of us are at home watching lots of great films, lots of great movies on Amazon, Hulu, Crave, Netflix, of course. So inspired by this, let's do a quick round of the game called Oscar Moments. This is a game for Sehar and Mark, and for the two of you, you two are going to be acting out a situation. However, at any point that when I'm off screen, if I yell out Oscar moment, one of you is going to, and if I yell Oscar moment plus your name, you are then going to snap and give us a dramatic, gravitas-filled Oscar-winning scene. And when I say snap back, the other person will come back on screen and we'll continue the scenario. So to inspire these two, to inspire you two, your suggestion for this is birthday party clown and birthday child. Birthday party clown and birthday child. So when you are ready, begin.
It's a giraffe.
You got it. All right, let's do another one.
Well, listen, you don't have to spend my birthday with me just because none of my friends showed up.
What kind of uncle would I be if I didn't do animal tricks for my kid, my brother's kid?
Okay, that's a frog. You got me a huge farm right here with all of these animals.
Well, you said you always wanted to be a rancher, so.
Oscar moment, Mark. Oscar moment, Mark.
When I heard that you wanted to be a rancher, that brought me back to my home. Your dad and I, when we grew up on the ranch, and our father gave us our first balloon frog, and he said, fill up the farm, boys, because this air is going to be big. And sure enough, it did. We had the only balloon animal ranch in the county. And you bet.
Snap back!
You bet that we had lots of people come by, and it was really fun. And I just wanted you to have that kind of sense of fun.
Oh, so you don't think it's weird that I want to be a rancher?
Not at all. I think that's a wonderful dream.
Well, I dreamt of days when I would just go outside and
Oscar moment, Sehar.
I would just go outside and I would just play with all these animals, and they would talk back to me, and we would connect in ways that I've never been able to connect with other humans. And I would just live free in the wild like I was meant to, in my primal sense of myself, just feeling and feeding and hunting and just looking at every sunset.
I believe in you.
Well, that means a lot. You don't turn 10 every day and have someone validate your dreams.
No, and I understand that. When your father disappeared, to start another zoo, a zoo. That's not where you cultivate animals. A zoo is where you imprison them. Look at this. Look at this. It's a
Oscar
poodle.
moment, Mark.
It's a poodle. It's a poodle. It's a...
Snap back.
You can have it.
Oh, no, well, I mean, if you're sure.
But this is it. You know what? You know what I'm going to do for you?
What?
You can have the ranch.
What?
My dad gave it to me.
Oscar moment, both Mark and Sehar.
But you built that with your bare hands and your bare air.
I use my lungs, 1, 2. My hands, 1, 2, to build this ranch. And I'm here when your daddy's not. Look at all of this land.
I can't look at it.
Look at all of this land. Look at that sunset. We could run this together. What do you say?
I don't deserve this.
You deserve this. You deserve this prairie. You deserve these animals. You deserve this life.
Wow, wow. Oh, that is beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, Mark and Sehar.
Did we lose Ian?
I think we lost E. Oh no, it's so dramatic.
We love you, Ian.
I mean, I can understand. That was a lot for me too.
It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. Ian messaged me, and he did have to duck off so that his wonderful, talented wife can jump on a separate call. So yeah, it turns out his hard out was really hard out. But everyone, thank you so much, Mark and Sehar. Wow, that is definitely going to be at least Canadian Screen Award nominated. You know, get that CSA. And finally, everyone, let's wrap up by playing one of our favorite games, and also Ian's. Ian, no. We're going to wrap up by playing a fun game called Innuendo. Now, Innuendo, it is a series of punchlines that those of you watching from home can play as well. It's a series of punchlines that go along the lines of, sex with me is like blank, insert hilarious punchline, or I like my men, women, or preferred gender like blank, insert another hilarious punchline. Now, these suggestions were pulled randomly from Can I Getta and other word generators. So, for this first one, let's do a round of innuendo inspired by bus driver. Bus driver.
Sex with me is like a bus driver. You're going to get kicked off when you least expect it.
Sex with me is like riding the bus here in Vancouver for the last 2 months. It's free entry as long as you enter from the rear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sex with me is like a bus driver. I'm gonna pick you up and 15 other people.
Oh, yeah.
Mark. Sex with me is like a bus driver on a beaded seat.
Is it weird that I can feel that, even just my imagination? Holly.
Sex with me is like a bus driver on a schedule.
Yeah. Montana.
Sex with me is like a bus driver. You're just one stop on my route.
Oh, yes. Say hi.
Sex with me is like a bus driver. I'm always in the front.
Sex with me is like a bus driver. You just gotta push the button to let me know when you want to get off.
You stole mine.
We're gonna move on to the next one. The next one.
Oh, it's good.
This random session. Got you, Mark. Our next suggestion is Costco. Costco. More important now than ever, but Costco. Montana.
Sex with me is like Costco. You're not going to be leaving with any plastic bags.
Mark.
Sex with me is like Costco. I hope you like your wieners in packs of 12.
I like my women like I like my Costco. They let me come inside as long as I wear protection. Montana.
Sex with me is like Costco. You can get a foot long for $1.50.
Between the buns. Holly and Sehar obviously shop at Sam's Club.
Never.
Holly.
Sex with me is like Costco because you're gonna spend more than you were hoping to.
Sex with me is like Costco. You have to know somebody to get with me. Don't you have to know someone with a car?
I think it works.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Love it. And
I know a person. Yeah.
our next suggestion is stamp collecting. Stamp collecting. Holly?
Sex with me is like stamp collecting. Nobody does it anymore.
Montana? Sex with me is like stamp collecting. The lick isn't as bad as you think it's going to be.
Built off of that, sex with me is like stamp collecting. The taste is the worst part.
Sex with me is like stamp collecting. You can look, but not touch.
Mark?
Sex with me is like stamp collecting. Lick it and stick it.
Montana?
Sex with me is like stamp collecting. Most people that do it are over 50.
Oh, nice.
Holly.
Nice.
I like my men like I like stamp collecting. They're not worth a ton right now, but I'm really hoping that they're going to go up.
Yay! We found it!
Yeah.
Costco. Everyone, thank you so much, everybody, for playing in today's Homeprov. Of course, we want to thank everybody watching. We hope that everyone is staying well and having lots of fun and laughs with those that you love, just like I was able to today with all of our wonderful players. Stay tuned for more Homeprov, and hopefully, when things get back to normal, come and check out the Fictionals here in Vancouver and the next time. And if you're watching from Montreal, check out Sehar from Montreal Improv and other shows around town. And of course, we want to make sure that everybody stays well so we can laugh together again soon. But until the next time that we do get to laugh together again soon, my name is Daniel.
My name is Montana.
I'm Holly.
I'm Sehar.
And I'm Mark.
And we are the Fictionals, and take care. We'll see you again soon. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for coming out.